Salutations everyone, this is Razor here giving you a perk analysis rundown for Modern Warfare 3, and the first perk we're going to be starting off with in this Modern Warfare 3 analysis little series is going to be the most talked about perk for probably most of the game, and that is Assassin. Assassin is going to be a very widely used perk, and should you worry about this? Is this going to be the next Ghost? Or is it just going to be just another perk that you're going to be using sometimes and other times not? And let's go right on to it. Assassin is a second tier perk. The others are Hardline, Overkill, Quick Draw, and Blast Shield. And if you choose Assassin, what happens is you're undetectable by the UAV, portable radar, thermal, and heartbeat sensor. Now, what Infinity Ward decided to do with Modern Warfare 3 is that they saw how much complaints there were about Ghost in Black Ops, and they did not want to make that mistake. So what they did is they split Ghost into two different perks with Assassin and Blind Eye. Assassin is the first part of Ghost, where you're undetectable by UAV and other stuff to go with that, and then the Ghost Pro was put into its separate perk, which is in the tier 1, and that's Blind Eye, which makes you invisible to all of the kill streaks. And so that was a very interesting move by Infinity Ward. They wanted to break that up because they thought put them both together, it's a little too powerful. It was abused and is honestly the best perk in Black Ops, and that's why so many people used it. Everything else was way below what Ghost gives you. Ghost was just above and beyond what any of the other choices were. Now there's some debate about that, but I mean, just go into a game and you'll see that 80% plus of players are using Ghost Pro 100% of the time because it's a really good perk and it makes you immune to the spy plane. And the reason that the spy plane is used so prevalent in Black Ops, which is what makes Ghost so powerful, is because the kill streaks don't stack. So people will use the spy plane to find more enemies and get more kills to get to their higher kill streaks, the one that gets them the most kills. Now, I have heard many different other commentators on YouTube voice their opinions about Assassin and how bitchy it's going to be and how maybe it's not going to be that big of a problem, but I'm just going to run down a few things here for you, and you can digest them and put down in the comments below what you think about it and bring in your own thoughts as well. Now, what I don't really understand about people's gripe with Assassin is that yes, it keeps you immune from the UAV. That is very powerful in Black Ops, but in Modern Warfare 2, not that many people ran cold-blooded, and this is due to the fact that a lot of people ran stopping power, and stopping power made you kill a lot faster, so it was a lot more vital to run stopping power as opposed to cold-blooded. And the reason that so many people picked Ghost in Black Ops is because there was no stopping power in the game, so you couldn't put the enemies down faster, so the Ghost ability became the most vital perk in that tier slot. And I don't see many people running the UAV in Modern Warfare 3. Why is this? You're going to be seeing people using the assault or the support kill streaks, the strike packages, and that's going to be a 3-point streak in the assault and a 4-point streak in the support. Now, you're going to see people running support, they're going to be using UAV a lot more often than people using the assault strike package, because the UAV will help them get to their other kill streaks, and people running the support point streak strike package is going to be supporting their team. That's what they're going to want to do, so people are going to want to use their UAV and the counter UAV and ballistic vest, EMP, SAM turrets, things that help out the entire team. So people that want to do that will be running this, and the UAV is very important in this aspect because your entire team can see anyone not using Assassin. Now, this I don't see as big of a problem. If you played Modern Warfare 2, you know that everyone used stopping power, and you probably use stopping power as well. And what stopping power pro did was give you extra damage to air support. So watch this clip right here. This is not a problem. Shooting down air support with the primary weapon. As you can see, I take out this UAV in no time, in less than an entire clip of a submachine gun. And yes, I was using Stopping Power Pro. It would have taken longer if I was not using that. And that ability you're only going to be able to have if you're using Blind Eye Pro, which gives you extra damage to air support and turrets and other kill streaks that you can destroy. Now, I don't see this as big of a deal. You don't necessarily need a launcher to take out a UAV. I think this belittles the importance of Assassin, because the main reason people are going to be running Assassin is that they can stay off the UAV, which they hate showing up on in Black Ops. Now, showing up on the UAV in Modern Warfare 2 was not so big of a deal. A lot less people ran cold-blooded, so UAV would have so many more people pop up. And why was this less important? Why was this less utilized as a kill streak? Well, I'll tell you. Because the guns killed so fast, because the spawns were so screwed up in Modern Warfare 2, it didn't really matter if you knew where somebody was. Because they can turn to you just as fast and kill you just as fast. Knowing their position is going to give you an advantage, yes. But with the small maps that we've seen so far from Modern Warfare 3, I mean, I can imagine some are going to be quite larger, and UAV will become more important to use. But with these maps and these guns and the lack of stopping power, and that stopping power is already in every gun, so to be like everything has stopping power and not like it is in Black Ops when there's no stopping power effect whatsoever, UAV is going to be less important. And especially in the assault strike package, I won't see hardly anybody using that UAV when it comes to comparing to how many people run UAV in the support strike package. And I'll tell you why. 2 words. Predator missile. People ran the Predator missile like crazy in Modern Warfare 2. Why? Because it was only a 5 kill streak, and it guaranteed you 2+ kills to get your Harriers, which got you your Pavlo, your Chopper Gunner, AC-130, what have you. It was so easy to do. You got your Predator, almost guarantee Harrier, if not more, which got you to your higher kill streaks, which is what everyone aimed to do in that game. Everyone wanted to get their Chopper Gunners, AC-130s, and nukes. Everyone wanted their nukes. And Predator became so popular because you only needed 4 with hardline to get that kill. And its Predator missile was so powerful that it's just a missile fired above from the sky with such a big splash damage. And on objective game modes or team-based modes where enemies are going to be clustered together, you're almost guaranteed 2+ kills. And this got you to your Harrier, typically, or a lot closer to your other higher kill streaks. So people are going to be wanting to run the Predator missile so they can get to their airstrike or helicopter, which can get there to their little Bird Guard, Assault Drone, AC-130, Pavlo, Juggernaut, or Osprey Gunner. People are going to want to use their Predator first to get to their 2nd kill streak so they can get to that 3rd kill streak with the AC-130, Pavlo, Juggernaut, Osprey Gunner, what have you. So people are going to be running Predator missile so much that a lot less people will want to run the UAV, because that only leaves them with the UAV, Predator missile, and only 1/3 kill streak. So it's going to be a lot more difficult for someone to get to the higher kill streaks if they're running UAV as their first one instead of the Predator missile and then something stronger in between like the airstrike or helicopters. So that's what I think you're going to be seeing more often than people are insinuating at this point. And Assassin is not going to be as big as a problem as it was with Ghost in Black Ops, because they split up the undetectable by UAV and immune to air support, and that you don't show up as a triangle, or as this case, a white hot figure in Modern Warfare 3, and Pavlos and attack helicopters won't shoot you down, or sentry guns or assault drones or what have you. You won't show up as a white hot little dude on the computer screen. So I think that a lot more people are going to be running Blind Eye and Assassin together, which enables them to not be able to have Sleight of Hand or Quick Draw, which was, basically Sleight of Hand and Sleight of Hand Pro from previous Call of Duties, which is very important to run. So if you're running both Blind Eye and Assassin, you're giving up Quick Draw, you're giving up Blast Shield, you're giving up Sleight of Hand, and some people might not want to do this. Of course you're going to have a lot of people who are just going to want to run Blind Eye, Assassin, and any other third perk, whether it be Dead Silence or Sit Rep or something, so they can stay off of anyone's detection with a silent assault rifle and a heartbeat sensor and just go to town. And that is definitely going to be a problem, but you have to expect that from noobs. They've done this in every single Call of Duty. They find the cheapest way possible to play the game with the least amount of effort, be that one-man army danger close noob tubes, be that lightweight marathon commando with a tactical knife, or be that ghost in a corner with a silent FAMAS. You always have to expect noobs to do this. They're going to find the cheapest way to play the game, and many of them are going to choose the assassin route because it stays off the UAV. But I don't see this as a big problem. Will I run assassin? You bet your ass I'm going to run assassin. And why? I don't care about the UAVs. I can shoot those down. That is not a problem. I'm running assassin, so I stay off heartbeat sensors. Heartbeat sensors were a bit of a problem in Modern Warfare 2, but I can guarantee you they will be 20 times more prevalent in Modern Warfare 3, especially with the attachments to proficiency, which allows you to have 2 attachments on your gun. So many people, since they don't have to have Warlord or Bling as a perk, instead they can run Assassin or Sleight of Hand instead of wasting a perk on those 2 attachments. They have it as a proficiency, so they don't have to care about losing a perk because it's not a perk anymore. It's a proficiency, and it's a very powerful proficiency, and so many people will be running Assassin, Heartbeat Sensor, and a Silencer on their guns with the 2 attachment proficiency. A lot of people will be doing this because it's cheap, it's easy, and it's noobish, and that's what the noobs are going to do, and that's why I'm going to be running Assassin. Assassin Pro is also pretty nice. A little bit overpowered, some people may say, because you're immune to the counter UAV and the EMP. Of course, the red name does not appear above your crosshair. But I'm going to be using Assassin to, first of all, stay off heartbeat sensors. Second of all, stay off thermals, because so many people loved running around with their interventions on Wasteland, using their thermal scope like a bunch of newbie pussies, and sniping on easy mode, and just playing the game like a bunch of assholes. Thirdly, I'm going to be using Assassin to stay off the portable radar. So that's 3 things I find more annoying than showing up on the UAV in a game like this. The thermal, the heartbeat sensor, and the portable radar. A lot of people are going to be using 2 or 3 of those in conjunction with each other. A lot of people, I can tell you, are going to be running Sleight of Hand, Assassin, Heartbeat Sensor, Silencer, and throw a portable radar there, and just be a bitch to you the whole time, and just annoy you. Of course, these kids are going to be a lot easier to kill, because the guns kill faster, and you can run something like a Blast Shield to stay away from their wimpy little claymores and bouncing betties. But that's just the thoughts that I have for Assassin, guys. Like I said, it's not going to be that big of a problem, and it's not like you're invisible on everything. You'll still show up if you get hit with explosive damage or bullet damage on Recon Pro. You'll still show up if you get marked with the Marksman perk, and you'll still be having loud footsteps unless you're running Ninja as well. So if you're running Assassin, you better be running Ninja, because the Infinity Ward sound is so much better that I might as well have a portable radar on me at all times, because I will sound whore the shit out of your camping ass and you will die. But I can guarantee you the noobs that use it in Black Ops are still going to be using it in Modern Warfare 3. And stay tuned for further episodes on Modern Warfare 3 analysis. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave your comments below with any thoughts that you have or questions for me, and I'll see you guys later.